Well, folks, it's time for another Grandpa Sports video, and here we are at Grandview High School tonight as the Staley Falcons are going to be taking on the Grandview Bulldogs, and it's tip-off time. And here we go, and it looks like Staley is going to control that tip as Zach Riley, who was in the circle jumping, come down with it. Staley moving it around. John Hatfield with a shot from the top of the circle, and John Hatfield's going to get a three as Staley is going to jump right out to the lead here, make it 3-0. But Grandview player number 22, and that is 25, I'm sorry. That was Kahila Davis, made a drive down the lane, and he must have got fouled before the shot because it looks like Grandview is going to have the ball out of bounds. Grandview works it inside, gets into the lane to number 24, and that's Tarek Lewis, and he is going to get an easy basket right there. It's like Grandview now with a small, little full court pressure. Zach's going to come around, and Zach's going to put up two, and he will get it. Zach Riley. Staley now with a 5-2 lead. Man, this is impressive compared to some of the games that we have had this year where Staley just, there was a lid on the bucket and they just could not get anything in there. And I think we're going to have a foul again on Jody Kraft as he was reaching in on that rebound.
Foul call number 14, Jody Kraft, his second, team second.
That's going to be 2 fouls on Jody, and I guess they're going to call that in the act of shooting, as it looks like Chris Spotster is going to go to the line, and he's going to make the first one.
What is the name of your videos?
Grandpa Sports Videos. And he is going to get this other one. That's going to make it 5-3. Staley with the lead. Once again, Grandview with this full court press. Get the ball over in the corner and get back out to Zach. Jody at the top of the circle for a three, and he's going to miss that. I think Staley's only had 3 shots, and that is the first miss. Once again, they go inside to the big 6'8" boy, Nelson DeWicki. And we are tied at 5-5 now with 6:03 to play. And that's going to be out of bounds off the Bulldogs. We're going to adjust the camera here so if things move a little bit, don't get too upset. Looks like the inbounds pass is going to be stolen. And the foul is going to be on Brian Young. And that's just...
Oh, he's on our team.
That's going to be first team foul on Staley. They get the ball just inside again to Nelson Nowicki. And now Grandview goes ahead 7-5. Grandview tying Staley up in that full court press. If they get it out of there, Hatfield just throws up a shot as he's off balance. Nathan Fulkerson had put up a shot from over in the corner, and Hatfield came down with it, but he was off balance when he shot and just more or less just threw a shot up there. Get the ball into Brian Young. Swing it over to Hatfield. Young, and looks like the pass is going to be stolen. And Chris Spotzer is going to steal that ball, drive the length of the court, and lay it up. And now it's 9-5. getting some good ball movement on the outside as they're staying ahead of this zone. Zach Riley with a shot, but he gets only backboard, no goal. And we're going to have a drive there by Tyron Taylor, and Coach Wheeler calls a timeout, and I think he's going to say, we got to start playing some defense here, guys. Can't give them these easy shots. We got 4:45 left to play, and a timeout, and the score is 11-5 with the Grandview Bulldogs ahead of the Staley Falcons. Ready to resume play here with Staley with the ball, behind by 6 points here with 4:43 to play yet in the first quarter. Grandview with a great up and down the court offense. Some really good transitioning from one end to the other. It might be a little too fast paced for Staley right now as they can't quite keep up with the Bulldogs. Going to get the ball into Brian Young, going to swing it over to Hatfield and back to Zach. Zach's going to get inside. And he tries to put the ball up, but had a defender behind him, and I think tried to put a little bit extra arch on that ball. And as a result, had a lot of arch, but didn't reach the rim. But it's going to be Staley ball out of bounds. Zach drives in there again, and he's going to drop one in this time. So 2 more points for Zach Riley, and here again, there's Grandview back down, and Chris Spotzer with an easy basket as they're getting some easy layups underneath. Staley's going to have to drop back and really fill up that middle. Riley with a pass inside, but it's taken away. Staley's going to get it back in the backcourt. Ball's going to get knocked away from Hatfield. Young on the defense. That's Kahila Davis. Grandview must have about 6 or 7 layups there right underneath the basket. Zach fakes the drive and kicks it out to Hatfield, who puts up a 3. But it's a bouncer off the rim, no rebound. Grandview now actually has to come down and set up in an offensive play rather than having one of those easy layups. Staley getting back this time. Staley comes into the game with a 1-8 record, and I think Grandview is 6-5. I think that was Chris Spotzer there with a shot, but he misses it. Staley's going to come away with the ball as we've got 2:34 to play, and it's 15-7. Grandview with the lead. Excuse me. So far, Staley handling this press pretty good, but the ball gets taken away by number 10, Anthony Fletcher. I think that was Davis with the shot. And the press is starting to pay off pretty good for Grandview. As Staley with a little confusion, I think, there was how to get that ball up court, and Young gets trapped over here in the corner by the scorer's table, and I believe stepped out of bounds. Boy, Grandview is shuffling players in and out. Seems like about every about every 2 or 3 minutes. They've got 2 new players coming in, and boy, they are going to wear Staley down pretty quick. Long cross-court pass, but a shot that goes off the rim. Going to get that ball ahead to Nathan Fulkerson, and he gets a shot, but he misses it. Long pass down court to Keila Davis. And here's the drive on the baseline. Kind of a floater. Derek Lewis there with the shot, and he makes it 19-7.
Out of bounds off the Bulldogs. Possession stays with the Falcons.
And I believe that was Lamb.
And number 55.
That was Trevor Lamb trying to get the pass over to Michael Brinkmeyer, but it got knocked away and goes out of bounds off of a Grandview player, so Staley will play it in. Lamb with the ball out front. Zach, Brinkmeyer, Hatfield. Fulkerson on the outside had a look there just for a minute. Now Hatfield's got it, and John Hatfield with a three. 19-10. You've got about 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Looks like Grandview is going to go for one shot here. Hope everybody out there is enjoying Grandpa's videos. It's our pleasure to be able to bring them to you here with the Staley Falcon basketball team. 6-5, 4-3, and a drive by Chris Spotzer. And looks like they're going to call traveling on that. It'll be Staley ball out of bounds. Either that or charging on Spotzer. Long shot, and it is short. And between all the baskets hanging down and everything here, I don't know if we can do this or not, but as you can see, the score after one quarter is Grandview Bulldogs 19, Staley Falcons 10. We'll be back with second quarter action here in just a minute. Here we go with second quarter action. Once again, Staley with a little uphill climb here as Grandview leads 19-10 after the first quarter. A shot by Davis. Grandview with the rebound. Davis again with the drive, and again a miss, and again a rebound, and this time Nelson Nowicki, the 6'8" center forward, gets it in there. And Staley with the turnover. Once again, the full court pressure paying off for Grandview. Looks like Staley now in a zone defense. And it's going to be a traveling violation on the shooter. Staley's going to get the ball. Zach gets it down almost over the half-court line to Hatfield, then back to, and Michael Brinkmeyer is going to put her up and get it in there for 2 points with a rare basket right underneath the basket. And Staley back quick on the defense this time. Even with the zone defense, Grandview gets the ball in there, but one of the Staley players knocks it away, and Lamb is going to come down with it. Riley trying to make a move toward the basket, and I think the ball got knocked away. It's going to be off of a Grandview player. Looks like Hatfield's going to play it in from the far sideline. Here's a three-pointer by Trevor Lamb. Trevor Lamb gets that three. And all of a sudden, Staley's closed it up to 6 points, 3 for Trevor Lamb. 21-15 with 6:01 to play. See whether or not this zone defense can keep them shut out, but not with Guy Now with Tyrone Taylor shooting threes like that, that'll kill that zone. 24-15, back to 9. Fulkerson takes a look. Outside to Zach. Zach fires up a shot. Not a lot of arch on that ball. Pretty flat. Zach down again. Passes off to Hatfield. Back to Zach. But Zach misses it right in the free throw lane. We've got 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Grandview now with a 9-point lead. 24-15. They're going to get the pass inside to the 6'8" Nelson Nowicki.
No.
Fulkerson, Riley, Zach makes a drive and goes up with a layup, but that is going to be blocked by Nowicki. But it will be Staley ball out of bounds.
Thank you, Lee.
A steal, but Fulkerson now is going to put up 2 and get it. Trevor Lamb with a nice play there. Grandview had stolen the ball and player was making a pass forward. And Lamb blocks the pass and tapped it back to Fulkerson. Tyrone Taylor with a nice drive and a left-handed shot. Staley still in that zone defense. Hatfield with a pass to Fulkerson, but it's going to be intercepted, and a dunk try there by Tarek Lewis. And I think they're going to call a foul on Zach Riley for slapping him on the arm.
Foul number 2, Zach Riley, his first team score. At the line, shooting 2 for the Bulldogs, number 24, Tarek Lewis.
6'3" senior Tarek Lewis at the line now shooting 2 here with 4:28 to go here yet in the second quarter.
Entering the game for the Bulldogs, number 10, Anthony Fletcher, and number 44, Jeremy Reed.
Got a comber. I didn't comb my hair.
Lewis at the line here with the second attempt, and he will make that. And that's going to make it 30-17. Yes. They've got Trevor trapped here and time running out. They're going to have to get it over the line here pretty soon. And they're going to call time out. I think that's going to be timeout. Coach Wheeler calling the time, or just in time, as they were about to lose the ball on the time call for getting it over the line. They're going to have a timeout. We'll be right back here in just a minute. Okay, 4:17 to play. Once again, Grandview with a 30-17 lead. Staley gets the ball out of bounds. And a steal or a turnover, however you want to look at it. And it's going to be a foul on Zach Riley, I believe.
Foul call number 2, Zach Riley, his second.
And that's going to be Zach's second foul. Tarek Lewis goes to the line with a 1-and-1, or I'm sorry, 2 shots here. And he drops it. Tarek Lewis makes the first one, number 24.
Number 20, Stevie Williams, and number 21, Tyrone Taylor.
That's going to be 9 points for Lewis right there. He makes this one to be 10 points that he'll have here in the first half so far, as we've still got 4:13 to play. Bounces up high at the top of the gold, and Grandview's going to come down with it. And number 10 makes a very athletic move falling down, Anthony Fletcher, and he is going to make that. Whoa, long pass. Fulkerson saves it. Hatfield just kind of give it a toss, and Fulkerson run it down and saves it. Zach Riley has it now. And I think we're going to have a foul.
Foul call number 20, Stevie Williams, his first.
Stevie Williams from Grandview is going to get called on the foul, and still going to be Staley ball out of bounds, as we've only got 3:38 to go here before the half. Hatfield with a move and a shot. It'll be 2 for John Hatfield.
Oh, that's not right. Was it a 2 or a 3? 2.
And that's going to be, it looks like 8 points for John. And I believe the Grandview player stepped out of bounds with that ball. And it's going to be Staley now that's going to get the ball. Here's Zach with a 2. Once again, not a whole lot of arch. Zach's going to drive in again and try it again, and it's off the edge of the rim. 2:42 to play. Staley in that zone. Grandview trying to move that ball around the perimeter as fast as they can. Looking for the big guy. Back out to Fletcher, over into the corner.
3 seconds, man.
Grandview with quite a bit of patience, and then Tyrone Taylor just throws up the 3. 36-19.
Foul ball to number 20, Stevie Williams, his second, team second.
Foul on Stevie Williams, and it's going to be Staley ball out of bounds, and Brinkmeyer is going to come in for Fulkerson. Hatfield's going to drive, throws up layup, gets his own rebound, and puts it back up for 2. 36-21. Grandview Bulldogs with the lead. Minute and 35 seconds to go here in the first half. I'm going to lob that pass inside. It's going to be 3 seconds. And they're going to call a 3-second violation on Nowicki. And the ball will go over to Staley. Hatfield's going to play it in, gets it into Zach Riley. Looks like Zach's going to dribble it up. Pass over to Young, back over to Zach. Kick it out to Hatfield for 3. Way off. Oh, and Brian Young with a really nice rebound. Brian Young, number 20. 36-23, 1 minute to go here in the second quarter. Looks again like Grandview is going to go for 1 shot. (41-40). Well, if you had a deck of cards, I guess you could play some solitaire right now.
I thought they only had 3 seconds.
Yeah, looks like a freeze frame game. 20, 19, 18. Waiting for a signal from the coach. I'm sure at 10 seconds they'll start playing. 11, 10. Now they start moving it around. They're going to go for the last shot. 6, 5, 4. They get it into the big guy, Nowicki. And time will run out, and your score here at the halftime is going to be Grandview Bulldogs 28, Staley Falcons 23. Just to give you a little roundup here of what the scoring looks like here so far in the first half. Looks like John Hatfield is going to be the leading scorer for Staley, as he's got 3, 6, 8, 10. Zach Riley has 4, Michael Brinkmeyer 2, Trevor Lamb has a 3. For Grandview, looks like the high scorer is going to be 3, 6, 9 for Tyrone Taylor, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Tarek Lewis, and 8 points for Nelson. And that looks like that's going to do it for your scores here for the first half. We'll be back with second half action in just a little while here from Grandview High School as the Staley Falcons and the Grandview Bulldogs play a little basketball here on Tuesday night. Okay, it's time for third quarter action, and Grandview is lead 38-23. Staley will play the ball inbounds here to start the second half.
There's Jody.
Get the ball in Jody Kraft. He's going to bring it up court. Over in the corner to Zach. Zach with a 3. Off the rim. Grandview right down with it. They put up a shot, a miss, and a rebound. Kahila Davis with the points. 40-23. Long pass down court, but it's intercepted. And I believe they're going to call a foul on.
I hope Jody. Did Jody get a foul?
Foul number 30, John Hatfield, his first team.
Foul's going to be on John Hatfield. And it looks like Tyrone Taylor is going to be going to the line to shoot 2, as he evidently got fouled on that try for that layup. First one is up and off the back of the rim. Still 7:23 to play here in the third quarter. He misses the second one, and the big guy gets the rebound. Nelson Nowicki, but he's going to be fouled, I think, by Young.
Foul call number 20, Brian.
Yes.
His second.
Brian Young on the foul. That'll be Staley's second team foul already here. We haven't even broke a minute. Long straight shot. Davis with a 3. And I mean, that thing was like a bullet. It didn't have much arch. I would have never thought it was going to go in, but it did. Staley breaks the full court press. Inside to Zach, and he puts up a quick one. Zach Riley is going to get 2. Once again, Staley in the zone. But when you got the outside shooting that Grandview's got, that doesn't do you much good. And there's a long one there. Michael Brinkmeyer with the ball on the rebound there. He's going to get it to Jody Kraft. And I think it got knocked out of bounds by Spotster. And looks like we got 5 new Grandview players as they come in. Hatfield to play it inbounds from this near side. Staley moving it around on the perimeter. Zach with a spin move and a shot, and it won't fall.
Yeah. I know. Is he supposed to be a bulldog? Yeah. He looks like a skinny bulldog. He does.
There's a shot by Anthony Fletcher. Once again, I think Brinkmeyer with the rebound gets it to Hatfield. Hatfield to Kraft. Brinkmeyer got an arm in there. And it looks like he might have also got an elbow to the head in the process.
Entering the game for the Falcons, number 31, Xavier Smith.
And Smith comes in for Jody Kraft.
Oh, I see.
And it looks like Grandview is going to retain possession of the ball there on the baseline. Looking inside, they bring it back out to the top.
You think Ken plays football too?
He might. Fletcher with a shot, and it's going to be 2. 5-9. Yes, 2. Xavier Smith here with a try for a 3, and he's going to make it. Xavier Smith with a 3, and that's going to get it to 45-28. 4:12 to play. And it looks like Grandview's coming back with 5 more and a turnover by Grandview. Hatfield's going to come up with it. Brian Young up to Riley, back to Hatfield. He's looking. And they get Hatfield in the open, and he's going to put it up on the backboard and drop 2. John Hatfield. That's 12 points for Hatfield right there. And that pass is going to be intercepted by Smith. Young is going to get it. Drives, and he is still down. I don't know if he hurt an arm, leg, knee. It's going to be a foul, I believe, on a Staley player. And Byron Young is still down.
Foul call to number 0, Michael Brinkmeyer. His first, team's third.
Brian Young down on the floor. Someone's over attending to him now. I think it's his arm, but it looks like we're going to have a little timeout. We'll be back here in just a minute as Grandview now still with a 45-30 lead with 3:15 to play in the third quarter. Well, after a little bit of a delay to clean the floor where Brian Young had fallen, we are finally going to shoot 2 here for Fletcher. And he misses the first one. 3:15 to play in the third quarter. Grandview still with a 15-point lead, 45-30. And he's going to miss that, and it looks like Nathan Fulkerson will come down with a rebound. Zach's going to bring it up court for the first time. Grandview falls back. Nice pass into John Hatfield. 2 points for John Hatfield. Grandview taking their time, working the ball around. Cross court, over to Lewis, inside to the big boy. Nowicki with the 2 points. The defense kind of swung over to the side there to protect against Taylor. And when they did, Taylor lobbed it into Nowicki. Inside to Hatfield again, but doesn't drop this time. And Grandview right back down court with it.
Water. You want some more of my water? It's fine, except it got choked on. I know, so I might need some water.
Swing it over to the other side. Now back over to this side. Lewis over here in the corner with a 3. But he misses that one. Hatfield down with the rebound, and up court comes Staley. Hatfield tries to go in between two players, and it's going to get knocked away. And here's Grandview with a fast break. And then finally, Kahila Davis with an easy 2 right under the basket. Riley, the only one back on defense on that break. 49-32 now. Hatfield in the corner, back out to Riley. Inside to Michael Brinkmeyer, and a little turnaround jumper for Brinkmeyer. Really nice shot, almost at the top of the key there. 49-34. And a turnover. And Xavier makes a pass, lead pass for Riley, but just a little bit too strong. Grandview plays it in on the far line. Cross-court pass to Lewis, top of the key. Well, they are really trying to draw Staley out as they are really spreading this out. Inside to Lewis. And Lewis, I'm sorry. And there's a shot by Hatfield to end the third quarter, and it's no good. But here at the end of 3, it is going to be Grandview Bulldogs 51, Staley Falcons 34. We'll be back with fourth quarter action here in just a minute. Here's the fourth quarter, as we start out with Grandview with the ball and a 17-point lead here and going into the fourth. Inside pass, I think that was actually in there for Nowicki. Chris Spotzer with a nice, well, I guess it's going to be a foul for reaching over. And it's going to be Staley ball. Well, looks like Grandview's in his zone. Going to kick it out to Zach. He wants to drive the lane, and it's going to get tipped, and this is going to be a dunk. Nope, guess not. And Spotzer misses it. Fulkerson rebounds it, but gets knocked away. And the big boy, Taylor, is going to score that for Grandview. Fulkerson inside, back outside to Riley. Riley into Brinkmeyer. Brinkmeyer to Hatfield. Hatfield with a shot, and it's a miss. Going for the big boy, going to Nowicki. But it's an errant pass, and it's going to be Staley ball on the baseline.
Number 41, Trevor Lamb.
Trevor Lamb checks in.
By the way, I'll remember that. So yeah, the rest of the day. I don't know what's going on. He's talking to the coach. Okay.
And another turnover.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be a foul on Trevor Lamb. as they'd made a lob pass to Kahili Davis. Couldn't quite complete the play. There's Davis's first shot off the back of the rim, no good. 55-34, 6:24 to play. No. Second shot, and it falls. Grandview still with the full court press and a 20-point lead. Zach just decides to put her up there. Rebound by Lamb, he misses. Ahead to Davis, and he's going to kick it over on the other side, but it's missed. But Nelson Kowicki comes up with the rebound and puts it back in for an easy two. Nathan Fulkerson on the side, but he's going to miss. Rebound by Zach Riley. He puts it back up and will get two for his work. 56-36. Staley player is going to touch that pass. Grandview will have the ball out of bounds. Staley still in the zone. They're going to get it in to Damon King, and he just turns around and shoots her up there for a two-pointer. 58-36 now. Zach Riley will get a three. 58-39. Into the big boy. And looks like Zach knocks it out of his hands and out of bounds. And looks like Grandview will play it in. It's going to be out of bounds off Zach. And a three try. Nowicki with the rebound puts it up right across the backboard. Riley comes down with it, and down court he comes. Zach with a drive, and he's going to be fouled in the act of shooting and will go to the line.
Foul call number 40, Damon King, his first, team second. At the line, shooting two for the Falcons.
Damon King on the foul. Zach will be shooting two here as we've got 4:08 to play here in the third quarter. Grandview still with a 58-39 lead. Zach's going to make the first one, make it 58-40.
Number 20, Stevie Williams, and number 44, Jeremy Green.
Here goes Zach for his second attempt. Off the heel of the rim. And a try for the basket, but no good. Went way over. Hatfield with the rebound, and he gets it back to Zach Riley. Zach trying to back his man in there, but can't do no good. Here's a shot by Laurel Winfield. No good. Rebound Grandview. And down comes Nathan Scott with a jumper. That's going to make it 60-40, 3:15 to play. Riley with a 3 off the front of the rim. Chad Hall with the rebound. Tries to get it over to Trevor Lamb, and it's knocked away.
Most of them,
There's a 3 by Nathan Scott. Rolls right across the top of the rim. Chad Hall, I believe, came away with the rebound. Riley down court with it. Gets it to Winfield. Winfield tries to make a nifty pass there and goes out of bounds. 2:34 to play, 60-40, Grandview Bulldogs. Get it inside to number 44, Jeremy Reed. And he has an easy shot, misses it. Lamb gets it into Zach for a 2. It's off the front of the rim. Grandview with the rebound. Staley now with just a little bit of pressure. Hatfield with the rebound. Looks like John's going to bring it up himself. Over to Chad Hall. Chad with a 2. Chad Hall with 2 points. 60-42, minute and 35 to go. Staley once again with some full court pressure. And that's going to be off of Grandview.
Number 14, Jody Kraft. Number 45,
Moshirba Alam and Jody Crafts comes in here now with a minute and 20 to go. Of course, Grandview still with the full court pressure and an 18-point lead. Trevor Lamb with a 3. .50 seconds to play. Staley trying to trap number 40. They're going to get a drive and a shot off, but it looks like the rebound is going to be off of a Staley player. 43 seconds to go. Grandview plays it in from the baseline.
He's got ice on his foot.
Drive by number 33. Nathan Scott. And I believe it's going to be a foul on a Grandview player. Staley will bring it down court. 60-45. Got it down to 15 points. Once again out to Trevor Lamb, and he tries a 3. It's no good. Grandview down. And Maurice Brown with a layup. 62-45. 11 to go. Jody Kraft with a drive on the lane. And it's short. And one more. I think that was Nathan Scott with the 2. And final score is going to be the Grandview Bulldogs 64, Staley Falcons 45, and that's going to do it here for the game here from Grandview, the field house here at Grandview. Give you a little roundup here for the scoring for the game tonight, as looks like John Hatfield is going to come in as the high point man for Staley, as he's got 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 points. Zach Riley with 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 12 points for Zach Riley, 4 for Michael Brinkmeyer, Looks like Trevor Lamb has 6, Xavier Smith with 3, Chad Hall 2, Brian Young with 2. And the big guy for Grandview was Nelson, as he's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points. But folks, that's going to wrap it up here for another one of Grandpa's sports videos here tonight as we come to you from the field house at Grandview High School. And that's going to do it. Once again, Grandview wins this game here tonight, 64-45. Have a good week, and we'll see you Friday at Staley High School.